Dear student, in continuation to my lecture series, Reduction of ER Diagram to Table, I am here going to present fifth lecture on the topic how to convert M:(n) relationship into relation. So this you can better understand by the help of this example. Here I've taken the example of an organization where a number of employees are working and number of projects are running, right? And m number of employee belong to n number of project. So this cardinality ratio we have already discussed in cardinality ratio, right? So if the m:(n) cardinality ratio, then how you can deduct this ER diagram into table, right? So first, what we have to do, as we did in previous lecture, first write the name of the relation, like EMP, EMP, and the name of the attribute SSN, comma name, and next department, project, project, and in project the attributes are project number and project name. Now again the same question arises on which side we should add the key attribute of one relation, like in EMP serial security number and here P number. So can we add the P number over here, or can we add the serial security number on this side? So this question arises in our mind. So this thing is clear from this example that I'm going to discuss over here. Like, see, we have two relation like this one, and in this relation, I've just feeded values over here, and this is the m:(n) cardinality ratio, and here this serial security number is the key attribute, and P number is there. Now see, what happened if I just add the serial security number over here, then see the problem. If we add the serial security number over here, then what happened? Then suppose you write here 1001, 1001. So if you write the 1001 over here, and suppose you write the 1001 over here, yeah, 1002 over here, then if you write this serial security number over here, then in corresponding to this project, only one value of serial security number comes over here, because this project number is the primary key over here. So this 10 not repeat again because of the primary key. So in corresponding to this, only one employee over here. And here we have already discussed ki in one project, maybe there are number of employees and number of employees, so that the situation is false. Now just think what happened if we just add the product number over here. So when we add the product number over here, then the same situation occur here, like suppose write the project number 10. Again the serial security number over here, the primary key attribute, so the 1:1 only relationship. So because 1001 is belong to 10, so now again 1001 is not repeated over here because of serial security number is the primary key. So again the 1:1 things over here. So what you can do now, what you have to do, just make the two relation only. Just make the two relation, like the first relation is EMP, and SSN, comma, name, this one, and department, sorry, project, project, and in project the attributes are project name, number, and project name, right? So if you add the project number over here in employee relation, then there is problem. If you add the serial security number over here project, then there is a problem. So what you can do, so you have to write the third table, that is the suppose works for table, works for table, and in this table, put the primary key of both entity, put the primary key of strong entities. So for the employer relation, the primary key is serial security number, and in a project, the primary key is P number, right? P number. So here, what you have to do, you have to create third table, works for table, and in this, just put the serial security number and product number. And suppose one more thing over here, there is one more attribute associated with this works for relation, one more attribute, and this attribute again, hourly attribute. Suppose this is the hourly attribute. So this hourly attribute, you have to write over here, where you just put the primary key of the strong entities, right? So what happened in the employer relation, this serial security number is the primary key. In project relation, this project number is the primary key, and here in works for relation, just wait, in works for relation, this serial security number is the foreign key, which is referenced from the employee table, and in works for table, this P number over here is the what? Is the foreign key. Is the foreign key. So to convert this ER diagram into table, we have to design three tables. The one is the employee, another one is the project, and the is the works for. So in M-2N relationship, in short, we can conclude it. In M-2N relationship, what we can do, just write the strong entity as it is, employee and project, and make a third table. And in this third table, keep the key attribute of strong entity, like SSN and P. So I hope all of you able to understand what we have to do in M-2N relationship, and what happened if we just add the project number over here and add the serial security number over here, then what the problem arise over. So I hope all of you understand this thing. Now, in next slide, I'm discussing in NRE relationship. NRE relationship means like this kind of relationship. If this kind of ER diagram is given, then how you can convert this ER diagram into table. So just think about, suppose this is the relation entity name A, and this is the entity name B, and this is the entity name C. Even you can write this A over here, right? This is the A, and this is the B, and this is the C, and this is the D. So there are four entities are linked, A, B, C, D. And the attributes of A are A1, A1, A1 to AN, AN. So all these are the attributes. And in A1 to AN, A1, A1 is the key attribute. In B1, B1 to BN, B1 to BN, suppose n number of attribute over here, and B1 is the key attribute. In C1, C1 to CN attribute, and C1 is the key attribute. C1 is the C attribute, key attribute. And in D1, D1, D1 and D1 to D2, D1 to D2, D1 to DN, right? are the attributes over here. So I'm not showing the attributes in a symbol. I'm just explaining what you have to do over here. Now, see, in this A, A1 is the primary key. In this B, B1 is the primary key. In this C, C1 is the primary key. In this D, D1 is the primary key. And suppose the name of the relation of this is, suppose this relation is W underscore F. The name of this relation is W underscore F. Suppose the works for relationship is this, right? Then what you have to do, if the ER diagram is given like this, then what you have to do, you just write the name of the relation as it is. Like A is the name of the relation is, and A1 comma A2 dash dash AN and AN AN. Similar B B B1 B2 BN. Similar C C1 C2 CN. Similar D D D1 D2 DN. So four relation make as it is, as given in the entity, right? Now make a fifth relation. Make a fifth relation. Suppose the name of the fifth relation is W underscore F. This is the fifth relation. And what you have to do in fifth relation, in this fifth relation, write the key attribute of all strong entities. Key attribute of all strong entities means A1, B1, C1, D1. A1, B1, C1, D1, like this one, right? And if any more attribute is associated with this one, with this relation, then you can write this attribute over here. So I hope this thing is clear to all, right? One more example, um, or you can say the relationship uh, over here is this one. This one. Suppose in this here diagram, the cardinality ratio is 1:1, because if a person is there in RTO office, then one person is allocated only one license number. So if this kind of situation is given, he because if one person is, it is not possible that one person have two license, right? So if the relationship is this kind, 1:1, then what you can do, you can make a single relation. You can make a single relation. Suppose the name of the relation is, suppose the name of the relation is person, and what you can do, write all the attribute of all relation. All the attribute of all relation means all entities. Like in person, write the serial security number. In person, write the serial security number. In person, write the name. In person, write the attribute of the license table also. So write the license number and so and so on. So this thing you can do when relation 1:1 is there, because what you can do another, uh, you can just create a two table, person or license. But the again thing is that how you can correlate it, because in person serial security number name is there, and in license number and license authority is there. So how you can correlate it? So what you can do, if the relation is like this 1:1 or 1:1, and then it is also total participation. So if the situation is given like this, so you can convert this here diagram into this relation form, right? So I hope all of you understand how we can represent the entity, attributes, and relationship, and weak entity into relation. If all the thing is given in ER diagram, then how we can deduct the ER diagram into relation, right? So thank you.